West Coast. We're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues. We've got a great one for you. Between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Leading the Raiders sideline, that is head coach Pete Carroll. These guys have done more losing than winning as of late, so they've dropped 3 in a row. And opposite him, a familiar rival from their days back in the old Pac-12, and later in the NFC West, it's Jim Harbaugh. His side also occupying playoff position, so it might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kate Scott, along with Brock Heward, kicker Cameron Dicker. Looks all set down there. And off we go from SoFi. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. First-round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
Throwing on their first play. That's caught. Here's Zamir White. Not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 26-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, a run for White. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12. And the Las Vegas first down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's holding up on the stat sheet. But if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's going to be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
19, 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And they get this down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28.
Cowboy
Out of the gun, White. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now Sanders. That one connects. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Darius Davis to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you recharge so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Into the hands of Conklin. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge until the defenders can cut it.
Goes for a gain of just 1. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Finds a seam down the middle. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop them.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Dylan Laube on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Raiders and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Panthers 60. Panthers go.
Sanders back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Ready? Cougar 19.
White trying this straight ahead. And he comes through big here. 9 yards and second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready?
This is Jeanty on second. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's a short gain of 1. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to work it to the 20. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Trey Tucker.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Second and 5. At the Chargers' 20-yard line.
And they just get the play off. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to SoFi right after this.
On the set.
We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Third and short here. Sanders. He'll get this to Tucker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort set them up with a first and goal.
Trey Tucker. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Jeanty. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Chargers getting set, 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to Hampton. Escapes the defender. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Again, it's Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
41. Chargers 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Davis. Finds some space, he's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. This game rocked all the games today and tonight. Part of a busy week of football for all of us. Their traditional 3 games on Thanksgiving Day. We had our Black Friday game a couple of days ago. All a part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, honoring the legendary football icon.
Yeah, legendary guy whose impact still is felt to this day. You know, these guys playing today, they all watch it, just like you and me in the football world on Thursday and Friday. Now they get their chance to go out and perform on a pretty darn special weekend.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Herbert. On the screen, this is Harris. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will...
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Into the red zone. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
Now, do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, it's a tough second pick six to watch.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, like just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38.
First and 10, Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. And I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And the turnover puts him right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
70 Lions.
Shotgun give here to Gentry. Rob Frank, first down, he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That's taken in by Tucker. And they get this down to the 28. A big play, and that's him 17 yards. That's a Vegas first down.
Come 19. 19 Cardinals.
Here's Sanders now. Go right side, finds Bench. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Raider first down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Gentry from the gun. And he hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup at second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60.
To throw now is Sanders. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
A loss of 13 yards. And it's third down.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
18 Rodley. Here we go. Set. 76. Ready.
Third and long for him here. It's inside the 10. And he drives this forward to the 6. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th down and 5. The offense staying out there.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. It's going to be a turnover on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He keeps it and takes off. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 18. And the Chargers.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Of 18. That's another Chargers.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Throw is there for Oronde Gadsden. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Dump off caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Wide 80. Real.
Herbert throwing again. He's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down and goal to go.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. Harris can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers chop some of the lead off before the half. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Ticker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game.
Chargers 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Cougar Knights victorious, 70.
Looking to throw. This is lofted deep down the middle. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you all had a very happy Turkey Day indeed as we wrap up John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's Khalil Shakir. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. It's a 73-yard catch and run to the house. The Bills keep it rolling. They get their 6th straight victory here. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is Travis Hunter. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Jaguars win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's the rookie 6th-round pick, Ollie Gordon. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. Here are the rest of the scores from a busy Week 13. All 32 teams in action over the course of this Thanksgiving weekend. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Return. Here comes Davis. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And you can see that among all NFL running backs, he's one of the best at catching the football this season. Second right now in the league in receiving touchdowns. Tight end going in motion here. Herbert on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
Allen, the motion man left. Hampton gets it from the pistol. Jukes away from one. And give him 4 yards before he stops. Brock gets second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. The quick slant. Here's McKelkey. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from the 43. Now an inside handoff to Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Motion the tight end over. Herbert with a blitz coming. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Motioning one of the tight ends. A 3rd down on with Harris. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
And not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Herbert from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
In the red zone on first. Cut out left. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And it's another first down on his drive. This time they're in 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. I'll be with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Drive starts with a carry by White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. You know, it's great flying through the air, bro, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
This is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big third down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. New set of downs for them from the 31. First and 10, it's a gift to White. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. This finds Bash. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First down, Raiders.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready,
From the gun, a run for White. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
70 Timberwolf. Go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He'll get this to Tucker. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He picks up 15 on the play. It's a Vegas first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
New set of downs from 37.
Ready. 19, 18.
On first down, here's Sanders. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Sanders setting to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Yards to go.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Here's Sanders now. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
So new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
19 tight. Ready. 60 by 6. Ready.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Go. 70 Lions.
It's White on the give. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Pass all 80.
Sneak here, Sanders. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. So we're through 3 here. It's the Raiders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
White's going to try to smash his way in. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Start. 19, Tiger. Ready,
Throwing power with a big tight end. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That's what I call a go-for-broke call right there. Had that one saved up for a specific spot, and it fell just short of getting him the touchdown.
Cowboy 80. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Now that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He just keeps fighting McConkey. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Zone read, a give to Harris. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they had a home run derby. But you know what? Tough managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And the Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Fullback try to power it across. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers now within one score in the fourth. Now Herbert and the Chargers going for two.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Chargers 29.
Ooh, they get the two out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there. And that quarterback did. The receiver delivers.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Starting on the ground. Here's White. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
So first down from the 41.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, this is White. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up second and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Go.
Here's White again. He's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First down, Raiders.
First down from the 42.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Out of the gun, White. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining in this game.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
This time it's a passing play. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. And off to Genty. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Raiders leading by 6. All set now. 1st and 10.
Pat to 60. Pat to 60.
Another give here to Jency. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Back to Jency. Right through the middle of the field. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
Counter give to Jency. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Two-point attempts coming. Sanders getting his offense set.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Looking to throw here. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
Raiders 43. Chargers.
What we say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throw left side, complete. And he gets out of bounds, stopping the clock, but not the big play they needed. Just a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Trying to push deep downfield. It's complete. Oh, my, they left him wide open downfield. excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing on first is Herbert. Johnson on the sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Herbert to throw once more. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Now Herbert again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. All right, one more snap to play here.
Darian Porter on the coverage.
One final shot here. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left, so positive notes at the very end in this loss. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he goes, one final shot. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.